What is up, you guys? I'm George.
And I'm Wyatt.
And we're coming to you live from our at-home locations here during the COVID-19 pandemic. Now, if you're anything like us at Iron Warrior Strength, you're probably thinking, how can I get to the gym? How can I keep doing those workouts that you were doing before to get those massive gains you want? Now, in a lot of places, most places, the gyms are closed, so that's not going to be an option. So most people, the next thought that comes to mind is what can you do at home, in your garages, in your houses, to keep getting those gains that you are after. Now, there's a lot of stuff out there at the moment about this, a lot of different plans, a lot of things circulating, a lot of information, misinformation circulating. We're going to focus on the basics, the premise of why you do what you do, and how you can implement those strategies in your at-home workouts to get the best possible results. So to elaborate a little bit more on what that means, I'm going to toss it over to Wyatt to finish up with the explanation.
Now, to achieve these gains, today we're going to be talking about a very specific concept in exercise science, and that's the concept of stress. Many people wouldn't think that stress is very important in terms of physical ability, but really it all goes down to your muscles and how you stress your body with certain workouts and how your muscles and body responds musculoskeletally. So today we're going over the anatomical and physiological aspects of that and how you can use certain different exercises and workouts from home to help you achieve your gains.
So if you're new to working out, or maybe you've heard a little bit, you've probably heard the word stress thrown around a little bit from place to place, right? Stress, usually in our everyday lives, people think of it as being a bad thing, a negative thing. But in working out, stress can actually be a huge positive. What it is it's what causes your muscles to build an adaptation and to become stronger, which is what we and you are looking for.
To fully understand the idea of stress, we need to cover the concept of the general adaptation syndrome. Now, this is a concept that's widely used and it consists of 3 stages: the alarm stage, the resistance stage, and the exhaustion stage. The alarm stage is where your body begins to do an exercise and it realizes that it's doing something, it's changing. That's when it moves into the resistance stage. This is where your muscles are being torn and you're getting your gains. As you move into the exhaustion stage, if you do not properly rest, you're going to be seeing declines instead of actual gains. So as you do more weight or as you increase your intensity, frequency, you're going to need to equally rest so that, as you can see in this chart, you get higher and higher in terms of your performance. Now, how this works in terms of exercise is that your muscle fibers are torn through resistance. It creates tiny tears that need to be healed through your immune system through protein synthesis. So in terms of stress and how this works, generally in a healthy way, in a controlled manner, the greater the stress, the greater the tear, the larger gains you'll see. Of course, this comes without saying that overtraining is very bad.
So now that Wyatt's discussed exactly how stress works, we're going to go into the ways that you can implement these strategies into your at-home workout. Now, there's really 2 things to focus on here as far as building muscle is concerned and getting those gains. The first one is going to be stored with weight. So if you use a lighter weight or a heavier weight, this is going to be a concept known as progressive overload. Progressive overload is basically increasing your weight over a period of time. So say you start out with a lighter weight, maybe like a 10 or a 15, and you bump up to 20 or a 25, and as time goes on, you're going to increase the stress, increase the weight that you're lifting to build that muscle. The muscle will be an adaptation.
So some examples of exercises that you can do include simple things such as resistance bands, dumbbells, barbells, and even bodyweight exercises like bodyweight squats and push-ups. All of these are all revolving around the key factor of manipulating stress. So if you increase stress in a healthy way, you're going to see better gains. This is all about internal motivation and pushing yourself. Alright guys, we hope you enjoyed this video. Hopefully you understand how you can manipulate stress to help you in the gym. Today we covered the general adaptation syndrome, which is exactly how you can change your workout with proper rest to see better performance and gains in the gym. George went over different exercise options and how exactly that's going to help you in terms of theories such as progressive overload.
That's right. Today we went over things that you can do both at the gym after all this is over with and at home during your quarantine time. Thank you guys so much for watching. Please leave a like and subscribe to the channel. Leave us a comment down below telling us something we did well, something we did poorly. Give us some constructive feedback. We're always looking for it. We'd love to hear it. Yeah, Iron Warrior Strength, baby. We'll see you next time.